Now, last year saw 14 cyclists die on the capital's roads. Now, Transport for London is considering new techniques to make it safer for bike riders. One option is to improve and extend the cycle superhighway in East London so it runs out to the Olympic Stadium. Our transport correspondent Tom Edwards has this report.
Cyclists who use Stratford High Street say it's treacherous. Safety hasn't been helped with one of the mayor's superhighways, encouraging cyclists to use the route, but finishing abruptly short on Bow Roundabout. 2 cyclists have died here. Now, though, it's due to be completed.
At present, there's 3 lanes of traffic on the main road here for about almost a mile, and left turns with very little protection for cyclists, and the traffic really going frighteningly fast. So what will happen is that there will be a clear separation for cyclists who will be able to cycle in much more comfort.
Do you think this is a policy change?
I very much hope so, yes.
Transport for London's planning a long segregated cycle lane up to Stratford and the Olympic Stadium. And it'll use what are known as floating bus stops, so the cycle lane goes behind it. And you can expect to see more of these designs across the capital.
Unlike the existing cycling superhighways, this extension up to Stratford and the Olympic Stadium is going to be completely segregated. And that represents a rethink in policy from the mayor.
Not all the innovations have been welcome, though. These traffic lights are meant to give cyclists an early start, but they're causing confusion. The consultation on the plans opens today.
I think it's to some extent horses for courses. The mayor's made clear that he wants to adopt wherever we can sort of Dutch-style facilities, and that will include, where there's space, putting in segregation like we're doing on Stratford High Street. In some locations in other parts of London where you've got a Victorian High Street with buildings quite close together, it's more difficult to provide full segregation, but certainly where the road space allows it, we are trying to do that as far as possible.
Recent figures show a decline in the number of cyclists on main roads in London for the first time in a decade. That might be a one-off, but fears over safety could be playing a part. So it's hoped these changes to segregated infrastructure will make the roads safer and help to encourage more to cycle. Tom Edwards, BBC London News.
Protesters have occupied a children's adventure playground in southwest London.